YouTube? Uncle Lucky here, and welcome back to another episode of CBQ Hobbies. Today we're going to show off a couple of comic books I recently picked up. Getting back into the swing of things, naturally, now that I'm back, hopefully in full swing. Picked up a couple of things lately I thought were really interesting. Let's start off with this one. Now, as you know, I'll say it until they bury me, but I am a huge Doctor Strange fan, and they've got this new, well, it's interesting. It's called Timely Comics, and it's as if they mixed 3 comics into one, but, I mean, they kept the price down. It's really, really interesting, because the price is $3. That's $1 a comic for the first 3. It's really good bargain. If you weren't sure about Doctor Strange, or you didn't know where to jump in, or you're not like a hardcore collector, this is probably a really good one to pick up. Next up we have Wonder Woman with the new DC logo, the Rebirth series. This one I had a chance to read through, and it's pretty good. It wasn't what I was expecting at all, to tell you the truth. Figured it was going to be some fanfare thing to go into the Rebirth, something typical storyline, but it really wasn't. This one was a lot different, but you know, I gotta admit, I like the new DC logo. It's kind of old school to me. I like it. It's got pretty good, like I said, the story's pretty good. A couple of different things going on in it that lead her to understand that she feels like she's been duped, and it's starting to run through her brain that she has been duped. So it's coming down to that situation where she understands, and it'll be interesting to see where they bring number 1 from there. Next up we have Batman Detective Comics Rebirth, and this one has gone back to number 934 in the series. Not quite sure why they're doing that. I don't know, honestly. I really don't. I don't know why they would do it this way, so it's different, but you know, I haven't had a chance to read it yet to know if it's any good. I'll get to it though. Now, trying to fill in some gaps in my Doctor Strange library, we have the 1988 third series. That would be Doctor Strange with Baron Mordo coming through. That's number 22. This series was really weird as far as it started off with all the magic, and then at some point it was getting so odd. There was Doctor Strange in space, and you know, he was with characters that didn't have anything to do with magic at one point, and it was odd, to say the least, but there was a couple of really good issues in there. Doctor Strange number 21, also from the third series. Have the dreaded Dormammu is back. He's always, he was like an every week filler. I've got so many Doctor Strange comic books, and it's like this guy is just everywhere all the time. It's just crazy. But yeah, he shows up. It's always bad things happen. You know, you get it. Usual stuff. I have another one I got from the third series. This one I'm trying to work my way back to the earliest in the third series, and luckily I got this one. It's number 5, and I absolutely love the cover art to this one. This is a beautiful comic book. It's another one of those, even if I hadn't been collecting Doctor Strange and I'd seen this on a shelf, I would have picked it up just for the cover art. It's phenomenal. It's got that old, almost sci-fi kind of 60s, 70s vibe to it. I love it. Now, from the older series, I have been able to pick up a few of these, not many, because still, so many of these are so expensive right now. The first, I don't know, man, the first 4 or 5, 6, 8 of these in the series are going for hundreds of bucks, I think. This is from the 1974 second series, which is this one here, number 22. The thing that caught me about this one is that it's in such stellar condition for as old as it is. It's beautiful, looks great. Absolutely love this one. It's another one I'm trying to fill in some gaps, but there you go, comic book collectors. That's going to do it for this week's little haul. I've got plenty more I got to get through, but I'm trying to get back in the swing of things right now, so shaking off the cobwebs. So I will see you guys on the next episode. Have a good one.